here for as long as I can remember. We've always gotten up at 8, made some hot cocoa and tea, sat down in the living room near our piles of perfectly wrapped gifts, and enjoyed the morning as a family. I'll set the scene for you. I am 5 years old. My sister is 6, and my parents are 60 or 70 at least. It's been a good long life so far, and I'm on target to live another 5 years at least at this rate. It's been a good life. I am a good brother, son, cat owner, G.I. Joe troop commander, and citizen. I always pick up after my cat Salsa, and I always walk the neighbor's dog when they go away on vacation in the summer. Last year, they went to Hershey Park. So awesome! I am also a straight A student in school. Okay, that's not totally true. But I get A's and B's, though. Nothing to sneeze at, for sure. I am also part of the Hall Corps in school. I am part of an elite hall monitoring squadron, picked for my high level of responsibility, dedication to my duties, respect of my peers, and availability for after-school meetings twice a month. I'm practically the perfect kid. So when Christmas morning rolls around, like it does every year, I was totally psyched to calmly tear up the wrapping paper on all of my gifts from Santa and the ones from my parents, and pretend like I wasn't totally psyched to play with the one thing that I really wanted. It was the only thing I really wanted. I had been dreaming of an addition to my collection of GoBots, and I had begged, nay, prayed to Santa for a Jeeper Creeper GoBot, which is, everybody knows, is totally the coolest GoBot ever. I mean, he's a military Jeep that turns into a robot. Well, a GoBot. And he's awesome, and I totally needed him to carry all the troops into battle, and then turn into a robot and destroy all the baddies. And Jeeper's technically one of the renegades, but he's way too awesome to be with the baddies, so I pretend he's a good guy. So, much to my surprise, I opened all of my gifts, every single one of them, and one Jeep-shaped robot was conspicuously absent from the pile. I mean, Santa must have suffered a life-threatening bout of food poisoning and then forgot to put Jeeper in his sleigh. I mean, what else could explain this obvious and glaring mistake? What, I ask? I thought of the logical explanations. Maybe I have been bad. Ha! That's a good one. Maybe Santa doesn't like me very much, and that's why he forgot Jeeper. But he brought me everything else that I really wanted and asked for. And he even brought me some things that I didn't ask for but really wanted. I still haven't figured out how he does that. So he definitely likes me, and he definitely got my letter. Maybe Santa can't read English so well. I learned in social studies class that sometimes foreigners from other countries don't speak English. They speak different languages sometimes, like French and Portuguese and Australian. It's true. So maybe since Santa's from the North Pole, he can't read English so well. Or maybe my handwriting was sloppy. But just one item, it's not plausible or plausible. See what I did there? Maybe Santa's blind and he can't read at all. And Mrs. Santa isn't as diligent as necessary when reading letters to practically perfect little boys all over the globe. If Mrs. Santa is willing to put the lives of all GoBots and humans at risk, well, that's on her head. She should be more diligent when reading letters to blind Santa. But then, Santa fly his sleigh? I mean, I know he has maps and helpers and stuff, but how does he see the rooftops? And the cookies that he eats? And he always writes, "Thank you, Peter and Sally," on the napkin next to the milk and cookies. And some of the carrots are always eaten by the reindeer, and if Santa was blind, he would run the risk of getting bit and losing a finger trying to feed all those reindeer on the roof of our house. There's just one reasonable explanation why Santa forgot my Jeeper Creeper GoBot, which is the coolest GoBot ever. It's so simple, I can't believe I didn't think of it sooner. Santa suffers from hypoglycemia or type 2 diabetes, and he just simply ate too many cookies and drank too much milk, and he suffered a mild to severe diabetic coma while he was putting all my toys in my pile and had to be rushed to the hospital. And the reindeer know the way to the hospital because Santa has surely been there before for all of these various minor injuries he's sustained throughout the years. You know, squeezing types and stuff. And the doctors are pretty secretive. They have to keep big secrets all the time. Like when the president or Tom Cruise gets a physical, or when an actress gets weighed. I mean, they don't tell on those people. So Santa's secrets are surely safe with them. He should really do something about his blood sugar, though. Wilfred Brimley can help him with that, especially since Mr. Brimley rides a horse, so they have a lot in common. Can't believe I didn't think of it sooner. I'm actually a little embarrassed. Well, you know, I'm sure as soon as Santa recovers, he'll swing back to our house while we're at my grandparents', and he'll drop off my GoBot for me to unwrap tonight. Santa's a real trooper, and that's why we're such good friends.